It's Lillard in at the point.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. A nice shot by George.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession. What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking them to school right there.
James kicks to George. Three-pointer. James misses. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Sharp the pass to Lillard. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Ayton. All sorts of time. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Ayton's got his second basket of the night. Here's Lillard. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 11 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Again, the miss by Lillard.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Again, the miss by Lillard.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Paul George.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Sharp. And they pick up 2.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
From deep, George scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes here for the Lakers. Mark Williams comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Wiggins is subbed in for James. Here's Avdia, and he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
You know, Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, you start to see what is and is not working. I think you can begin to adjust accordingly once you have that data. Also, a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
Drains the three-pointer.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Lillard with the bucket.
The ultimate competitor who loves getting the payback bucket. That's who Lillard is.
Sharp against Wiggins. A floater up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Paul George. Now here's Wiggins. And again, no good by the Lakers. Sharp finds Kamara. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Lakers moving the ball around. Isaac passes to Beal. Takes the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. The wing jumper off target. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Isaac. And just miss after miss right now. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. This one for 3. And the basket by Kamara. Kamara's got his second bucket of the night.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
Beal against Sharp. Here's Kamara.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the Lakers making a change here. Joe's checked in. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Pass to Sharp. And the wide open shot from Avdia. No good from outside. The Lakers leading. Isaac passes to Wiggins. Down low. Isaac outside. Here's Wiggins on the wing. Porter. A three-pointer, no good. Avdia kicks to Williams. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Los Angeles guys shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Williams. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
So for the Trailblazers, Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Tamani Kamara. And it's Grant in for Avdia. Porter, no luck. And here's Portland. They're on a 17-7 run. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good on the triple. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead. Here's the Lakers with the ball. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. And they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalize in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Certainly known for what he does on the court, Clark Damian Lillard has had success off the floor as well.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised, Kevin, knowing how much you're into rap music, that you haven't talked about his thriving rap career. Dame Dollar. He's got a few songs that would imagine are on your playlist, aren't they?
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
There's Porter with the 3. They get the rebound, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Williams knows that his role on this team is to be active on the glass, and that time shows some tremendous effort in getting to the board.
Here's Henderson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Pass to Joe. In the corner, it's James. Carries it from three-point range. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Lillard is screen on LeBron. From the arc. No good from Grant. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. In the corner, it's James. No good with the triple. Trailblazers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back over to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. No good on the free throw.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. George comes in for Isaiah Joe. Portland also making some changes. Avdia comes in from early. And it's Holiday in for Lillard.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Holiday against Portland. Grant outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Henderson rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 4. James outside. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Klingen's shot is off. George against Avdia. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant up top. And the layup is good.
Man, I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside for George. That 3 off the mark. Outside Holiday. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's LeBron outside. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. White is out there with Paul George. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Klingen. Back to Henderson. And here's Holiday. Here's Klingen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Hayes, and it's Barnes in for Beal.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
Henderson, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Barnes finds Finney Smith. On the wing, George. That's the three fly, and no good that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Holiday dishes to Grant. Takes a three, and it's White with the rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Bamba passes to Barnes. Here's White. No good on the three.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Yep, that one goes in there. Henderson's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
It's tipped. From deep, George. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his fifth rebound in this one. For three, Henderson drills it from outside. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And taking a look here at some numbers for George. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Over in the corner, White. Off target with his three. Trailblazers trail by 8. Grant finds Holiday. There's the three. And Bamba pulls it down. Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Stolen by Grant. Henderson outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland again missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. And I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
Lillard checked in for the Trailblazers. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on the lead scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. The 4th spot held by Donovan Clingan.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. LeBron comes in for Barnes. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Paul George.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Lakers leading by 7. To the middle. Out to White. There's the triple. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by White. White's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though. In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Back to Joe. Beyond the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Clingan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A clear look for Avdia. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Avdia's got 7. The Lakers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Pass to Grant. The 3. Offensive rebound. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Batum comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Barnes is checked in for LeBron. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Portland also making some changes. Robert Williams is checked in for Grant. And it's Sharp in for Scoot Henderson. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Sharp. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game 45%. Lillard from outside. And again, it's Portland with the three.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His fourth in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Lillard from outside. No good on that one.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right the pass to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 5. And a deep three from Lillard. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
9th in shooting percentage. And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. They made very few bad decisions. Kevin Porter's checked in for Kobe White. Trailblazers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Kamara. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Pass to Williams. From deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Very few shoot the 3 ball as well as Lillard does, so you want him taking those shots as much as possible.
Beal from long range. That one dropped for his second bucket. Him 2 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Bounce pass, Kamara. Sharp. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And finished off by Beal.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
Pass to Sharp. Avdia with it. Put now by Barnes. And finished off by Avdia.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Now Kamara lets it go with the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Klingen's checked in.
Number 23.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And that one's good. Barnes.
Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Lillard with a screen for Sharp, and they call an illegal screen here. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. Klingen with the steal. Here's Kamara. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Braun, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Paul George comes in for Beal, and it's White in for Kevin Porter.
He's got a nice groove going right now from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now he's made 3 more since.
And he gets the bucket. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Fires from deep. And James with the basket on the assist by Aiton. James has got 18 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. And another 3 for Portland.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
Here's LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard outside. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive, driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter, and the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Pass to George. James kicks to Batum. A 3 ball. Rebounded by Kamare.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 13.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And he drives in.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And James gets it to go.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lillard from outside. No good on the shot. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan passport. Drum roll.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
They've had the hot hand from deep.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.